So my shop got a 1-star review today. And like that ain't the part that bothers me. What I'm bothered by is the dude never stepped foot in my shop. He parked outside, read the sign, went to his flip phone, wrote a 1-star review on Google, and drove off. I got a notification on my watch as he's driving off that I got a 1-star review. The last part of his original post says something about, I do not support businesses that don't support my gun rights. So then I said what I had said, and I still mean that shit. And then he amended his last part to say the sign says guns prohibited, not open carry prohibited. Now, if your gun was concealed, how would I know you had one? Like, make it make sense. Either way, we own a kid-friendly barbershop. Use your brain. This is a 2-part answer. If a client just flat out doesn't communicate with me at all, then I give them about 6 minutes. And then at that 6 minute, I will no call, no show the appointment, and I'll collect my fee. If for some reason they got a bad card on file, then I'll just block them, and that'll just be that. Now, if they show up within 10 minutes of their appointment time, I'll still work with them. I'll just charge them the late fee, which is $10. But if there's no communication, then 6 minutes. Now, if they do communicate with me that they're going to be a few minutes behind, I'll give them 10 minutes to where I'll honor the appointment, but there will be an extra charge. Now, if it's beyond the 10 minutes, but they still show up, then they're paying for 2 appointments. So that's how I run my business. If you don't like it, don't show up late, or just don't book. Another thing that I did early on that helped me build clientele pretty fast was I invested in my clients. I'm not just talking about the clippers and my trimmers and, combs and whatnot. I also invested in things that my client would appreciate. One of the biggest purchases I made for my clients was a Nintendo Switch. A lot of my clients are children, and having a Nintendo Switch was something that a lot of kids had never experienced before in a barbershop. Never had a barber set them up with a Nintendo Switch while they got a haircut. Now that was twofold. It was a really cool experience for them, but it also took away the anxiety of a haircut and made them want to get a haircut by me. But other things I did to invest in my client base was like phone holders, phone chargers, things like that will benefit you in the long run.